Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for doing first, Zila. Hello, Nahida and King Pick Z. Hello, 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 everybody over on TikTok as well. We have both gone tonight for our yapping stream. Let's see, how are you doing today? Good! I'm doing really good. It was, well, it was a day at work. It was a day, but I'm always really excited that we get to yap on Wednesdays, so I'm very excited about that. Welcome in everybody over on TikTok. Thank you for liking the live, all of that. But yeah, I hope everybody's Wednesday was good. We made it through the middle of the week, finally. And, let's see. We've got a couple streams left this week. I actually vaguely came prepared with something to talk about. Vaguely. Vaguely. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to, like, address, but yeah. It'll be fun tonight. It'll be fun to yap. To yap away. Hello, hello over on TikTok. Hello, Mira and Fluffy and Tay and Jay and Dario and Epic Gamer and everybody walking in over on TikTok. Hello, Joker. Wait, it still says you have a channel point thing. Wait, did we never finish? Did we never deliver? Hello, Cheese Wizard. Hello, hello. For some reason, my bitrate is insane. I don't know why. Thank you for the follow. Mika, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I keep saying my bitrate's bad. It says my live is unstable. Average stream bitrate too high. It's under 6,000. What's the problem? Is the stream struggling for people? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you, thank you. Let me see here. There we go. We finished that off. I need to grab. That was from last night. We never finished it, so I'm just letting that go. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. Thank you for liking the live, everybody over on TikTok as well. All my things seem to be busted right now. I don't know what's up. I see people around, but it says zeros everywhere, and I see chats, but it's all kinds of messed up. I don't know. I don't think I messed anything up, but both platforms are not working. Oh no. Let's see here. I grabbed that hydrate, at least I saw that. I saw the hydrate, and I'm grabbing the stretch. And we're lagging a little bit. Thank you for the glasses. I might need them for whatever is happening here. You know, I might have to... So the PC decided that you're alone today? Yeah! I can see some of the chats. I don't think I can see everything, though. I don't anticipate... I know what my average chat looks like, you know what I mean? I know that there's not tons of people. I'm fully aware. What I'm saying is, like, I don't think I'm seeing fully full messages. I'm seeing, like, half messages. Hello, Jenny. Hello, hello. I see your tiny check-in. I see it. And the squeaky toy. Thank you for the squeaky toy. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Hold on. We're lagging, and stuff's kind of busted. I might have to get rid of the TikTok. Usually it's okay during a gap because there's nothing running. Give me a second. We gotta... I might have to look at my... Well, it says... Oh, my bitrate, though, keeps jumping up to 7,000, even though I think I have it locked. Give me a second. Give me a second. Can I change the output during a stream? Give me a second. Oh, I can. Will it work, though? I think I adjusted it. I think that should help us out a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think that I'm lagging as much. We'll see. What happened? I think for some reason just the stuff just wasn't working so well. I don't know. I think I might, I pushed a couple buttons in the settings and whatnot. I think that might help. I hope. It should be fine. What? Elf, half elf, or druid? None of the above. None of the above. None of them. Oh my god, you're looking at the new emotes, Cheese Wizard? Looking at the new ones. Burb, indeed. There's always a burb. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we even got the wings to prove it. We have the wings to prove it. A zombie? No, not a zombie. A bird. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in over on the TikToks. We're still lagging. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up. I might have to get rid of the TikToks. I know it just updated. It forced me to update before I could stream. So that might be the problem. You love the new crying emote? Everything okay? Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Good, 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 good. I came vaguely prepared tonight. Usually I kind of wing it for the app streams, but I actually kind of have something we could talk about. September is rapidly approaching. Rapidly approaching. And with that means that it's gonna be September on Twitch. Now this will be our first September. I streamed last September, but I wasn't an affiliate yet, so I didn't have access to, well, anything. But now September, yeah. We're an affiliate, and so we have access to, channel points and subscriptions and bits and all of the things now, emotes, all of that. Which means that we also get to participate in September. September means that on Twitch, all subscriptions and gifted subs and all of that are discounted for the whole month. And they run a special promotion. This year, it's sponsored by Valorant. Thank you for the cat ears. This year's sponsored by Valorant, so that means that for every gifted, for every five gifted, together, they will gift one sub to the channel or any channel, right? This is any streamer, right? This is Twitch wide. So basically, hello Sloth Games. I will be knowing food. Oh my god.
I want to buy this one.
Our
Brainless
longest
Rue just subscribed for 10 months.
10 months. So that's an example of a sub. Though I don't think the resubs count. I was reading the thing. It starts on Friday. Technically, we're not supposed to be streaming on Friday. I had planned to be off on Friday. I might stream on Friday. I am gonna put some information out, like on the Discord and stuff like that. But the throwing system. The throwing system. Twitch integrated throwing system. But yeah, so we're gonna have September stuff, so that means that like gift subs will be on sale. Particularly if you gift 5 in a batch or more. You can't do 5 individuals. You can't like over the course of like a week do 5 and it'll count. It has to be like 5 at once or more. And then Valorant will gift a sub to the channel, right? Now, having said that, we're gonna do a special thing here on my channel. And the whole month, well, the whole duration of September, which is from the 29th of August until the 1st of October, we are going to do a little thing where I'm going to set up a few goals Just like if you remember what we did for the horse game. You remember that? You remember how I set up like a little goal? I think it might still be up here somewhere. But I set up a goal, and if we hit that goal, then I'd play the game, right? So I'm gonna do something very similar, but all of the funds, all of them, whether it be from subs or bits or direct donos or throne or anything else, will all go to the model. Um, I'm not gonna save anything from this period of time for taxes. What I'm gonna do is like go from other bits and bobs to get the money for that. So every penny that I receive from the from Friday is super duper model saving time. Yes, it's super duper model saving time. Shut up on your FYP. Perfect. It's gonna be super duper model saving time. We do. I had to get rid of the K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it might be just Dono Angel. It might be. I'm not sure. But be warned, right now. Also, wait and saves. Uh, but because I don't have an alert set up for that yet, but that's like what you can use to directly donate. That goes directly to me. There's a very minimal fee from that amount. It's like if you were to send like I know for fact because one person has used it. One person has used it. If you send $3, I get $2.96. Okay, it's very minimal what they take from that. Um, don't spend it all in one place. So we're gonna basically I'm gonna set up a couple things, a couple trackers so that we know what we're doing, all of that good stuff. Because right now the goal that's like right near my head, that really only counts like the bits, and then anything else that goes into it I'll have to add manually. I don't know if there's gonna be a way for me to add a different one, like specific to like just this like month period of time so we know how much is going to get added to that amount. We'll see how it goes. But oh we really like I didn't know how much you guys liked that. So we're going to have a couple goals and a couple fun things. And all of that over the course of the month that can be redeemed. I'm poor right at this moment. But just you wait, I get paid soon, and then I'll probably just pay taxes too. Oh my god, not the taxes. Hello, everybody over on TikTok. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Um, so yeah, so that's how that's gonna go. It starts on Friday, the 29th. And, yeah. So that's the plan. Recovering financially from my last donation. Yes. It's very reasonable. Taxes too early to be talking about doing taxes. It's never too early to be talking about doing taxes, especially for the self-employed. Because you got to figure out your own taxes. You got to take your own taxes out of your income, which is what I do here with Twitch. I have to take my own taxes and stuff out and put my own stuff aside. Um, but yeah. So you also gotta pay Phantom tax and get us all chicken nuggies. We have to adult chat. We can we our way through taxes. The IRS isn't playing around. Oh my god. All right. So yeah, so I might kind of have a couple questions. I have a vague plan. It's very half-baked, right? I didn't realize that, well, I knew that September was coming, but I've been so busy with other things that I didn't realize that, like, I didn't realize that September was basically here already, with everything else going on. So, uh, you have a question? Okay, perhaps I have an answer. But yeah, so I think I have an idea of what people would want to see, generally. I think I have an idea, but if there's anything people are would particularly look out for or particularly like, I would love to know, because sometimes it's hard to get like a good read on the desires and the wants and desires of chat. So if you have any requests, I would listen. Cozy and spooky games, of course. Yeah, those are great. Would it matter if I'm tipping because it's dollars? I would have to check, actually. I would have to check exactly how much that. I'm pretty sure it just converts. But let me, while we're yapping, I can go ahead and check. Thank you so much, Furley. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. I also thank you all on TikTok for the 3,000. Thank you, thank you. Let me check and see what they do. I mean, I would like rhythm games. I see. I'm mainly talking about like things that you'd be incentivized to pay for. So I know before I ever tip. Yeah. It's important that you know. So let me look. Vara planning. Yes, indeed, we're planning. I'm gonna be taking some notes as we talk. What game are you playing? We're just yapping right now. We're just yapping. Thank you for turning me pink. And then, oh, you wanted the autumn with the pink hair, didn't you? You wanted this. This is very, to me, this is very like, a chocolate-covered strawberry. You know what I mean? This is very chocolate-covered strawberry. I feel. I feel like this would be like the name of it. I might auto-convert, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, it's Autumn Vara with the pink hair. Is that new? It is. It is. It's the pink base. The pink base, so that's why we have pink eyes and stuff like that, with the autumn outfit on top. That's what it is. So let me check really quick while I can. Let me look and see if it converts for those of you who are not operating in US dollars. Let's see. I'm reading the overview. I can take this clip out of my hair. It's hurting my head. Give me a second. There we go. Free the hair. There we go. Let's see. Multiple payment methods. Lowest fees. It's true, they do have the lowest fees. So, okay, good. Alright. I see that. I'm trying to read it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the handle with care. Thank you, thank you. Is it handle with care? It is. It is the handle with care. I didn't even look. I just automatically said it. I'm pretty sure... So you can't tip while offline. That's pretty interesting. I didn't realize that. It turns off when I'm not streaming. Thank you for the tiny R6. Thank you, thank you. Oh no! Putting me in a cage? Doing the chat uppies and putting me in a cage? Actually, this doesn't tell me if it... Give me a second. I can't figure out if it converts. I'm pretty sure it does automatically convert because the way that it works. Let me look. Let me look one more thing. That'll make it easy to know. The funds will be converted automatically at the time of withdrawal. The conversion is managed by your chosen payout method. Okay. So it will convert. It'll convert. It will. It's the holy bird. Oh my god, thank you for the divine punishment. Divine punishment indeed. Doing everything. If we're unlocking all of it. I don't think I could pay because I'm saving for a new phone. No, you're good. It's not a requirement. It's never a requirement. It's never, you never need to. It's not something that you must do at all. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you over on TikTok. It's, it's a very optional thing. It's just that it works out, because the subscriptions are on sale. You know, it kind of works out right now to be able to do it this way. So like any sub money will go to it, any bit money already goes to it and will again. Any dono money, anything like that. It's gonna be, our September is going to be um model fundraising, because right now we're at, let's see, we've got $804.75 saved for the model. In order to start getting the art done, I need about $2,500. Obviously, we're not going to do all that in 1 month, right? That's not going to happen. But we can get a little bit closer. Hold on. All right. 2,500 doubloons. That's just for the model. That's for the art. That's not for the rigging. Each costs just about the same. So it's 2,500 for the art and 2,500 for the rigging. Which obviously we're not going to do all at once, and all, you know what I mean? We're very aware of this is going to take a while, right? It's just that it's about time to make the investment by the time we get there, because you know, we're moving and grooving. We're doing the things, So let's see. So we're at $804.75. Let me do the math. So that means, with a calculator, minus, what is it? 804.75 cents. To get the art done, we need $1,695.25. Which is a lot. It's not impossible. We've done that in 1 month before. So it's not impossible. At this current stage, I think that it's unlikely. But have a wonderful night, R6. Thank you for the heart meat. Thank you. But we'll give it a go. And then we got to do the other half. But at least we could start getting the art done, because the art will take, I think, something like 4 to 6 months. So this is what we're gonna do. This is how September's gonna go. So after our emote only is done, if anybody has of course you said spooky games. I saw rhythm games in there. We'll see if there's anything else that you want, even specific game requests. For example, we could even do, how sometimes subathons work and they have a wheel with a whole bunch of stuff and you spin it and the streamer's got to do it. We could work on having a few things that we could do that with. If we hit a certain point, if we hit 25 subs, or if we reach a certain goal amount, you know what I mean? I want to say Undertale, but not sure. I think I might have seen that around. We do kind of have to keep the costs at a minimum in terms of game purchasing. Just because I still don't have money. I'm still you know what I mean? Especially as all of it's gonna go to the model for the month. Undertale is pretty cheap. Yeah, I'd have to see. But I'll look out and see what it all takes and what it would mean, and make a list. But right now, I'm just like taking a list of ideas, and then I'll see what's feasible and what's not feasible. So I'll write Undertale down. I'll put that on the list. Thank you for the blankie, and thank you, Red, for the heart. Me, hello, hello. How you doing? We're doing good. We're just talking about plans for September. We're making plans. So let's see. So we've got, you know what? Let me just put it, let me use my computer. We've got, hold on. Let me make this a little bit smaller. All right. Thank you for the follow, Jesse. Thank you. Let me get my, hold on. Let me get this plushie out of here. I'm sitting with a plushie in my lap, and it's a little bit too big. So let me, let me move this plushie so I can actually type on the computer. Have a wonderful night, Cheese Wizard. All right. There we go. Now I can actually type. How's it going, you professional yapper? I don't think we're professional yapper. Also, I'd love to see you play Undertale. Well, I'll write it down. We'll see. So at least there's 2 people interested in Undertale. And I know we had Spooky Games. I did see Cozy Games. I don't know if I'll include Cozy Games because we do play them occasionally already. But I'll write it in. I might add like 1 or 2 to like, you know, if we do like a spinny wheel or something. Cozy Games. What else? What else was said? There was something else. Oh, Rhythm. Rhythm Games. Okay. I might be able to find 1 or 2 to add to a list. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. And we'll go from there. I know it's an emote only right now, so a lot of you can't say anything. But you know, you could share your ideas once the emote only is over. Oh my. But yeah, and I'll post like a chart so that way everything's all set up. And therefore, like, not set up necessarily, but like, so everybody understands, like, okay, well, you could do a sub for this, you could do 5 subs for this, and we get an extra sub, but also if you want to just go straight to the model, you could do this or that, you know, so everybody knows what all the conversions are and like what all of it means for like the incentives, like whether it be for game stuff or whether it be for like silly things or whether it be for a spinny wheel or anything like that, you know what I mean? What are you doing right now in this stream? Besides yapping? Or do you mean like because I'm just sitting here yapping? Let's see. Oh my god. I'm yawning, that's for sure. But yeah, I think we might stream Friday. I know I wasn't supposed to, but it's the first day. And not saying that we need to be dramatic and start the first day, but like I think I might show up the first day. The first night, even if it's just for a little bit, just so that we can, you know, go over things, make sure we all see the same things, make sure stuff works, stuff like that. I don't know when I'm gonna set up like some of the alerts. I know I have the things set up for Throne. I know I have the things set up for like all of the Twitch stuff that you all can already see and stuff like that. I know for a fact I do not currently have the donos like through the direct ones set up. There's supposed to be a way to set an alert up for it. I haven't been able to figure it out because it's a little bit more complicated. But I am gonna look it up and get that ready. It shouldn't take too long to set up. But I will have it for Friday. Even if I have to stay up super late tonight or Thursday, I'll get it done because I do work. I worked today, I work tomorrow, and I work Friday. But I'll find some time to get it done. I might just stay up tonight and do some of this after we're done yapping. You're yapping and you're doing it professionally, therefore you are a professional yapper. I mean, am I a professional streamer though? That kind of implies that I'm a professional streamer. I don't necessarily believe that I am. I kind of, you know what I mean? We're just like chilling out. There's nothing crazy going on here. So, I don't know. I don't know. Also, to be a professional implies that you're like skilled or like an expert in your field, and I feel like neither. I feel neither skilled nor an expert. And I'm also painting my nails. Hello, Trent. Hello, hello. Let's see. Professional implies getting paid to do the thing. You know, that's true. That's true. That's true. I sometimes get paid to do the thing. Sometimes. I mean, I haven't made a profit, though. I've been in the hole the whole time. Or it's like when you have your own business, you know how they tell you like if you start your own business the first 3 to 5 years you're not going to make a profit. Every single penny is going to go right back into the business. That's what's happening here. Every single penny goes back into the business. Unless you're a professional intern. I am not a professional intern. That would be crazy. Oh, it's not emote only anymore. Indeed. We turned the emote only off. We just turned it off. Just disabled it. You're finally free to yap once more. To respond to me. $10 each? $10 each? For what? What's $10 each? 20 for Angel only. Pay up for chatting? A chatting toll? If we gotta pay the toll, you gotta pay it. You gotta pay the chat tax. $10 to chat. That's crazy. Could you imagine? I mean, you could technically do that if you made chat sub only. That's technically possible. Technically possible. Thank you for the follow, Prince. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. No platformers or super spooky games. Oh, platformers? That'd be a way to get me all kinds of frustrated. I could add platformers to the list. As soon as the nails on my right hand dry, I can add platformers to the list. And then I'll have to paint the other side. Because I know I'm not good at platformers, but that doesn't mean we couldn't do one. Because I think that'd be nice and rewarding for you and terribly punishing for me. Which I think is the appropriate mix for you helping me fund a new model. Angivara. Wait, so platformers are an option? Yeah, they could be. They could be. I mean, I could always like go find one on like Roblox for free or something. You know what I mean? And just be really frustrated there. But if you have a specific one in mind that I can either afford or have, I could add that to the list. Like I know I have Celeste. I'm pretty sure I have Celeste. I could like play that. I'm really bad at it, but I could try. Thank you for the follow, Anthony, and thank you for the follow, Jamie. Thank you, thank you. I only have Celeste actually because somebody that I used to know gifted it to me, and I played it like twice, and I was like, wow, I'm really bad at platformers. I hate this, and never played it again. But they like really wanted me to have it, but I never use it. The WoWa update taking years to come. Oh my. I don't think we're not playing WoWa this week. Celeste would be good. Yeah, I think I have it. I think I still have it. Um, I can download it if we need it. But I can add it to the list. So I'll add Celeste to the list as well. Just to have. I can add it, whether we do a spinny wheel, because it depends on how we mix it up. There's a certain game I have in mind that I know many of you play or have played and believe that I would never play, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the top tiers. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be like one of the top ones. But then there's like a whole bunch of stuff in the middle that's like, you know, so that's why I'm trying to like catch what you want, what you'd be interested in like paying for. Besides, of course, knowing the investment of like there will be a model that you get to see in like whenever we finish 6 to 8 months. But you know, nonetheless, there's something immediate. Um, so we'll see. Hello, Might Eagle. Hello, hello. Oh, you wish it was Marvel Rivals. You wish. I don't think I'd go quite that far. You know what I mean? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Sorry, I'm just trying to dry the right hand here. So let's see. I did that. Now let me add. Oh, good. Ray added platformers. Let me put Celeste down. Celeste, and we'll see. I know I have another thing that I know people have been asking for. Not a ton of people have asked for it, but people have asked for it nonetheless. Um, so I think that that's going to be an option as well. Not an option, but it's going to be within the upper tiers of things that occur. Like if we reach a certain point, now of course there's going to be some stuff where it needs to be like added up over time and stuff like that because it doesn't all come from the same place. So if we like do a whole bunch of subs and then we have a whole bunch of direct stuff and this and that, whatever, it's going to be a matter of like adding it all together and, figuring out a total like throughout the weeks and days to then like hit some of the goals and stuff like that. So it's not going to be, some of it's going to be a little bit more manual. It's not going to have like the instant gratification of a little goal bar being hit on the screen. But I think it should still be fun. It'll still be a fun time. Hello, Holton. Hello, hello. We're doing good. We're just yapping and hanging out, chilling, having a good time, talking a little business. You love Dino Nuggies? You love Dino Nuggies? Sounds perfect for us. Our little our well, our little community members or fan base or little group are called Tiny Dinies. So I think that might be perfect for you. Oh, thank you for the head pad. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna start doing the left hand now. So, what would your favorite genre of games be? I feel like farm sims. Um, farm sims are okay. I'm big. Well, I love and hate every genre. I think I'm more like games rather than genres because I love Minecraft, but I hate Stardew Valley. Um, I love Palia, but I hate Sims. Now, of course, there's slight differences between the two, but for example, it's like more house related. You can do interiors and you would get stuff and you know what I mean? Um, I there's a couple like fashion related games that I love, but also you'd never catch me on Dress to Impress. Um, I I'll play a lot of gacha games, but you also won't catch me playing gacha on Roblox. You know what I mean? Type stuff. It depends on the game. I'm just generally a big fan of puzzles, a big fan of not necessarily cozy games, but one where like I can keep my mind active and busy throughout. I hate being bored in a game. Yay, I'm in indeed, Tay. Indeed. Thank you for the follow. If you were to have any piece of clothing, like brand and stuff, what would it be? There's actually, this is gonna sound really silly, but I'm actually a really big fan of some uh hold on. Some Gucci products. I know that like these big brands are bad, but like all brands are bad. Um but they do a lot of green stuff, which I think is really fun and cool. There was this one particular jacket that I saw. It was like a green blazer, like full. They had like a green jacket, like a blazer, but they also had a full, like a three-piece suit, and I loved it. I did. I loved it. I wish I had like $1 million to have it. I'm also a big fan of Louis Vuitton. Not everything that they make, but I do like a lot of it. But again, I don't have money to like afford these things. I just look at it. I particularly like their styles. Um, Also quite enjoy like Burberry. I had a friend that used to buy all of their stuff. I never could afford it, but it always looked really nice. I always thought it was good. Gucci Farah. Oh my. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Real. Yeah, I never had any money for these and I never will. And I don't even think it's like ethical or worth it to buy them, right? Like it's like there's so many other things that I could be doing with that money. I would never like spend it on like a bag or a suit or something like that. But I do think I do like to look at it, right? I think that it's nice to look at. Do you do song requests? I do not. I do not do song requests. Let's see. Would you say Roki? I wouldn't mind. I'll add it to the list. I'm painting the nails on my other hand, so I do have to wait, but I'll try my best to remember and put it on the list. I'll look it up. Even if it's something I've never heard of or you think it's something I wouldn't play, I would be willing to check it out so long as it's not like a lot of money. Because I don't have a lot of money. Especially if I'm going to end up like buying multiple games. Thank God she does not have a gambling problem. No, no gambling problem here. None of the sort. Let's see. I on not that anybody cares, but on Love and Deep Space, I just finally got secured the minimum amount of pulls I need in order to make sure to guarantee the new myth set for my favorite character. It's not out yet, but it will be out within the year. And so I was saving to make sure I had enough like pulls for that so I didn't have to like panic about it or anything. And so I just finally grinded out enough pulls for that. And so I'm very happy. Alright, that'll be good enough. Nails don't have to be perfect. It's like a clear coat. It doesn't even, you can't even like see it. It just makes them a little shiny. Um, Maybe mouthwash. It's a $8 or $7 game in Steam. Mouthwash. I haven't heard of it. I could give it a look though. Finish my list for you, and now I gotta check the prices. I go sleep now. Angels in charge. Have a wonderful sleep, Ray. Good night, good night. Sleep well. Have a good sleeps. I want to go to bed. Let's see. Mouth washing. I think that's the full name. Oh, okay. I'll give it a peek. I'm a person who has never been able to save pulls, but as of this afternoon, I have saved 100 pulls in Hawkeye Star Rail. I love that for you. I love that. I'm sleep talking. Oh no! Are all the mods asleep? It's okay if you all go to bed. Might be a little traumatizing. I'll have to look it up. It's okay, I don't got work. It's okay if you want to go to bed, though. You don't have to stay here. You can go to sleep. You can sleep. I encourage you to sleep. I'll be alright. What games you play? Pretty much anything. Or at least we try anything. Have you stopped yapping yet? No, I have not stopped yapping yet. I do love your voice and your sultry accent. Oh my god, what a joke. I can't even read the rest because people are gonna misunderstand what you're saying. I need a pillow to sleep. Come with me! Oh no. Like, what are some examples? Minecraft, Roblox, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Peak, Repo, did I say Woowa? Cozy games like Fantasy Life. Well, that's not really cozy, but Fantasy Life, the Girl Who Steals Time, Tiny Bookshop. What else do I have just downloaded right now? Pokemon, Infinity Nikki, or I have played Infinity Nikki. Bergie's Cozy Kitchen, Lethal Company. I own Lethal Company. I own Lethal Company. Could be a fun family game night. Yeah, I think we've actually played it once or twice. I think. Angel's working on the court in Minecraft and she's locked in. And I should not sleep until I get it right. I'm staring at a dome ceiling. Oh my god. Hold on, I think I needed to add some of these. I think it was Roki, right? Roki. And then we had, oh my god, what else was it? What else was suggested? Mouthwashing. Mouthwashing. And we had Lethal Company. Lethal Company. Among Us? I don't have Among Us. I think I have it on my Switch. I don't think I'd pull out the Switch for that, though. Because then, well, I think it'd be okay, but... I could... Maybe with chat, we could do an Among Us. Depending on who would be interested in that. I'd have to see, like... You've been waiting for Wuwa's update? Yeah, I know somebody else who was actually just talking about that. Don't forget Undertale. Yeah, I wrote Undertale down. Right? Undertale, spooky games, cozy games, rhythm games. Platformers, Celeste, Roki, Mouthwashing, Lethal Company. Among Us would also be a good family game night. It's only like $5. Yeah, I think it'd be particularly good with chat. We got Among Us. We've got... I know that there's one that I'm gonna add to the list. It's called Kill It With Fire. Because I'm scared of spiders. Mm, let's see. Do I play Marvel Rivals? I do not play Marvel Rivals. I do not. There's always... I also have, like, Red Dead. I have that downloaded still. Not that that'd be too interesting, perhaps, but I haven't streamed it yet. We could add... Uh-oh, I just looked that up. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't know how expensive Grounded is, or Grounded 2. I don't know how expensive that is. Is Farha gonna make me re-download Among Us? Probably not. What about Grounded or Grounded 2? Right, because I'm scared of bugs as well. I don't know how expensive it is, but I'll take a peek at it. Oh, also, you know what I'm gonna do? Speaking of peek, I'm gonna add peek to the list because they just added crowd control. They just added it to crowd control. We could play crowd control peak. Even if I play solo, we could do crowd control. And I could make it virtually free. So you don't have to worry about monies for that. Hello, Dragonfly. Hello, hello. I play a game with racing horses. I've played it once. I played one of that. Uma Musume. Would you play the Norse version of God of War? Probably not. Probably not. Grounded is like $40. Ooh, that's probably gonna be off the table then. Probably gonna be off the table, but I'll still put it in though. We've got... I want to play Marvel Rivals Vara beat Gulf. What else? Well, I'll have to take a look around as well. Let me look at my, you know what? Let me look at my Steam wish list. That would really help us out. Oh, well, Musume is peak. I think it's good. I enjoyed it the one time that I played it. Slime Rancher? I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of it. Let's see. Let's go to my wish list. Let's look at the wish list. Let's see what I have on the wish list that I could add in. That one's not available yet. Otherwise, I'd add it. Let's see. There's not, I'll be honest, there's not a lot I'll be able to afford right now. I'll kill it with fire too. I didn't realize it's $15. $15 isn't like crazy for a game. It's just regrettably out of my price range. I'm in the like 10 or less bracket currently. Let's see. There's a couple that I have on my list that I'm like waiting for that just like aren't out yet. Date Everything would be silly, but it's also $30. That's not exactly in the budget. This one, I actually don't really have anything good in the list. There's a game called Flock I think you'd like, but it's $20. I see. Is it on Steam? Thank you for the cat ears. Let's see. $15. I think I see it here. Well, it's bird related, yeah? Let's mute that so we don't all have to hear it. You should play Devil May Cry. I think I've seen something like that before, and I don't think that I will. Hello, player. Hello, hello. It looks very cozy, generally. I don't know exactly what we're doing. Multiplayer co-op game about the... about the joy of flight and collecting adorable flying creatures with your friends. Soar through beautiful landscapes, seeking out rare and elusive creatures to add to your flock. I think that's cute. That'd be really cute. Let me add it to the list. Let me add it to the wish list. Because then we could do something very bird-themed for that. You know? Bird-related, yeah! Thank you for the pretty and pink! Thank you, thank you. Hello, Adora! Thank you for the follow! Thank you, thank you. Play Untitled Goose Game? I think I've heard of that before. Let's see, so we've got Flock. And I've heard of Untitled Goose Game at some point. And I am gonna just generally put Roblox on the list because not that this behavior should be encouraged, but in some cases, due to the budget, I might be able to find some, like, meme budget equivalent of a game on Roblox. Just because, you know, I won't be able to afford, like, you know, 4 to 5 new games, just for this. But we'll see. What about Battlefield 4 or any of the Battlefield games? I don't think so. I don't know about that. I think that, I don't know. What if you get Golf with Your Friends? I actually have Golf with Friends. I actually own that one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Nad. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Tulip, I'm gonna have you on Steal a Brain Rot. Well, for money, for money, and you know, it's a little bit different, you know what I mean? Same with playing the horse game, same with like anything else that gets added to the list, you know what I mean? Though of course it's for money, but it's for the model. But like, you know. So you really do play anything? Yeah, I'll play anything. I'll play anything at all. But yeah. You could do Deltarune after Undertale since it's the sequel. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people talk about that. We'll see though. If I ever even get to Undertale, then we'll go from there. Would you play Gang Beast? I feel like I might have played it before. I would definitely play it though. I think it's really funny. I used to watch people play that all the time. I would play it. Like I'd play it with like chat if it was possible. I don't know how many people have it, but let's see. Thank you for the squeaky toy. Thank you, thank you. I'm never trying to get elytras in your server, and cities are too far. Yeah, they are quite far. I think, I don't know if anybody has any extra elytras. I don't even know if there's any left to, like, find in the end. I'm not even sure, to be honest. We'll have to see. Have a wonderful night. Have a good night if you're headed out. I saw a lot of clips, and one is better than the other. Yeah, I know there's also like party animals. I've had party animals on my wish list for over a year now. Um and I just haven't had the opportunity to buy it. Um I've just been I don't know. I look at all these games and I'm like, I want to play this game, but I neither have time or money for it. And again, I think that a lot of these games have very reasonable prices, right? It's the same way I feel about art, right? A lot of artists charge very reasonable prices, and I think that they're very agreeable in prices that like they deserve to be paid. Same with games. I'm just unfortunately in like the very poor bracket, so I don't regardless, even if they make it like $10, sometimes I don't have 10 to spend on a game. Um, so it just like for some of these, they've been sitting in my wish list for ages just because it's just simply not feasible or possible or um responsible of me to purchase it, especially if like I'm only gonna play like once or twice or even just do like one playthrough. I have to be very cautious with where the funds go. So some of these they just sit there forever. They just sit there forever. Sometimes I get a little trigger happy when there's a sale. I'll like buy a couple things, but otherwise I buy like nothing. I buy most things on sale at this point. Thank you for the follow, Harry. Thank you, thank you. Oh, bye. I'm a little eepy. I know I still got stuff to do. I wanna tonight at some point, whether it be like after stream or whatever, I'm gonna set up some of the stuff for this. Um, I'm not gonna like set it up, well, some of it's more just like math, but I gotta make some decisions of like what to be added and for what. There's not gonna be too many goals, you know what I mean? I only anticipate a certain amount, right? A certain amount that's reasonable. I'm not expecting us to meet any crazy goals in a month. I understand the financial situation of this community very well at this point, and so, you know, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to make you only get something if we hit like 500. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a lot smaller than that, but there's only going to be, you know, a few goals. I'll have a couple things prepared like in the back end, just in case, right? Because you should always be prepared for these things. But I don't anticipate we'll need them. Um, Somebody just casually saying do your homework. That's wild. That's kind of wild. Very likely they don't. They
There
have
is a
homework to
theory
do.
that claims that the end of
We're a whole adult
Minecraft is
out
a
here.
gigantic set of rings where more and more end cities are found that extends to the infinity of the game, although it is not known exactly if it extends to infinity, and in the center of all those rings is the portal where you face the dragon, and it's not confirmed if anyone has ever got to the end of the end.
Oh, interesting. Well, I guess we'll never know, will we? Because all worlds are generally infinite. Generally, they're intended to be, you know, virtually infinite. Uh, no, that I totally don't have 2 hours of homework to do. Yeah, there it is. Oh my. But yeah, so at least I have a good starting point, and I already had a couple things, uh, kind of set up that we'll use, um, in the lineup and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get chat's thoughts, on a couple things, because I didn't want to entirely make the decisions, knowing that you all are contributing and you're helping, and it might not be stuff that you actually want to see. So I just wanted to like kind of get some ideas going and some thoughts and stuff like that. Also, so that you all kind of know what's going to be happening for September. I'm going to be talking about it in the Discord again, and we'll very likely go over all this again with more finality on um, Friday or Saturday if I end up streaming on Friday, but if not, it'll be Saturday. Um, but I just kind of wanted to, throw it out there. The last of my list is a game called #Blood, but it's around 25. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll write it down. I'll write it down. But uh some of it is just not gonna make it for budgetary reasons, but we'll see. I think we'd all like to see you try Undertale, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll out. I haven't done polls in a while. I used to do polls like every single week, but then it got to a point where like I couldn't reliably put out a poll and get an answer that people actually agreed upon. Um, a lot of times it ended up being like a whole bunch of people would do the poll, but the people that responded positively to the poll wouldn't actually show up to the stream, but the people that responded negatively to the poll would. So then it'd be a whole bunch of people unhappy with what was being played or done, and all of the people that wanted it weren't there. Um, so I stopped doing them because like they became like irrelevant. Down for a poll? Hello, Aza. Hello, hello. Uh, Super Saiyan Vara would be sick? What does that mean? I may need an explanation. Yeah, it's confusing to do that. Yeah, yeah, it's rough sometimes. I've had it happen in multiple times now, whether it be with polls or with videos or like with other stuff. I'll get like a whole bunch of people that say like, "Yeah, we want a thing, we want this, we want this," and then I do it and nobody wanted it and nobody's happy about it. And so I don't know. It's the mixed signals sometimes. So that's but I might throw a poll up. I might throw a poll up. Uh just look it up. Yeah, but you're the one bringing it to the chat. You're the one bringing it to the chat. Let's put some chapstick on. Let's see. It's easy to look it up than it's easier to look it up than explain. Fine. Fine. It's a Dragon Ball Z reference or a Dragon Ball reference. An advanced transformation utilized by members and hybrids of the Cyan race that have sufficient amounts of S cells in the Dragon Ball series. Okay. I was excited for the horse game because other people were excited, but I was excited for them since they liked the game. I myself wasn't all too excited and found it kind of underwhelming. Yeah, I think the experience in general was kind of underwhelming. Because it was like a whole bunch of people that were excited for it. Like they were like, yeah, we're gonna play it and it'll be great. Like they were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the reason why I even put it up in the goal, because people were like, you have to play it, you have to play it, you have to play it, you have to play it. And then that was it, like fizzled out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We need a mini compilation of Vara saying, "What is that?" to people saying Super Saiyan. I don't know how many times I've said it though. That was mid. I think it's because how popular the horse game is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. I think, sometimes I just get mixed signals. Also, especially like with chat and everything, because some of you just lurk, and that's fine. You don't have to speak ever. It's not a requirement. It's hard to know what your preferences are. And so sometimes I have to go off of like the couple people who are chatting and not like the preferences of the whole group, if that makes sense. So it can get a little complicated. Like if I only have like two or three people saying something, but they all have the same opinion, it's a lot easier, and like it's a lot more likely that I'll be like, oh, people want that, because I don't hear or see the other, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that are there. Um, a collection of all the Henry Stickman games in one big collection. I think it's $8 or $7. Interesting. I was expecting it to be better. When's the band? Do you draw? I do not draw, actually. I don't draw anything. I've drawn a couple emotes for my chat. But I'm not an artist, and so it's all like very amateur and flat. But I don't get the shadows right. I don't get the shading right. I don't do any like texturing. It's just kind of color with like a black outline. That's it. It's good enough for like emotes, but it's certainly not art. Hello, Yuki. Hello, hello. Sign here to be a pro. If only that's how easy it was. If only that's how easy. I would draw you, but I don't know how to draw properly. Yeah, there's very few people that draw. Um, you do though? Your drawings are nice. Me? Are you talking to me? I don't think you're talking to me. You gotta be talking to somebody else, right? I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. Oh my god, I didn't stretch. She's in denial. So you were talking to me? Because I don't think so. I mean, I've released one thing kind of officially, but it was sub only. So I only sent it to subscribers to use as like a wallpaper or like a background or something like that. I don't have any like official arts that I have done. And even that I released for like for free for like wallpapers and whatever you want to do comes from a template. Like I paid for the template. It's like a base, and then you add your own stuff to it. So it was very easy just to fill in like hair and an outfit and like color it in and stuff like that and like put all the little pieces together. But it was a template, so like I didn't draw it. I just like filled in the lines like a coloring book. That's all I did. I'll grab this hydrate. I'm gonna grab the hydrate. Alright. And I'm doing the stretch. Hello, Cameron. Hello, hello. And welcome in, everybody, over on TikTok. Thank you for the 5,539 likes. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But, yeah, I did think about, like, last minute making a couple art things for, like, September, or, like, making it a couple, like, incentives that there would be art-related things, but I don't really have anything to, like, distribute. Like, I haven't commissioned an artist and paid for merchandising on anything in order to be like, here you go, like, even for free, right? I don't have anything that I'm like, alright, here you go, this is for you. This is for you, just for you, because you did this amount of thing. Because I've seen some people, for example, with like a subathon or whatever, like if somebody gives 5 subs, they'll like send them some like a digital poster, right? Or they'll send them something like that so they can use it. You know what I mean? Um, I don't have anything like ready like that. Um, it's not that I can't kind of functionally put something together last minute. It just like won't be good. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like it's gonna be like a homemade thing, and I think that like you deserve so much better for supporting getting a new bottle in that way. You know? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Arthur, and thank you for the follow, Lepardo. Thank you, thank you. But at least that's my thoughts. I don't know. I don't know how some of you feel about it. I don't know if some of you care, don't care. I don't know. It's hard to know. Um, but yeah. Even like, for example, I thought about doing like if we reach a certain amount of this, we would get a specific. I would make up a specific emote for us to use, like chat would choose like an emote or something like that. Or for example, if somebody gifted, we're gonna do it this way, right? This is an example, a hypothetical. If someone gives 10 subs, then they get to choose a like some kind of emote, and I'll recreate it with Vara, with with me, and then we'll use it. We'll have it up. It'll be like a sticker and emote, like in the Discord and on Twitch and stuff like that. Like I thought about that as an example of something that we could do, with it. But of course, like that would take time for me to make each one, and we only have a certain amount, so like some of them would just have to go on Discord and not on Twitch because there's only so many. I'll do it myself, JK. I'd like to, but I've been trying to get back into my own stuff for so long. Yeah, that's what it is. That's how it goes. Enjoy the lurk, Nad. Enjoy, enjoy. Um, your favorite teacher? I don't really think I'm teaching anything though. I think I'm just kind of existing. I don't think I'm teaching though. I don't remember teaching anything. Thank you for the 6,599 likes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, VT Life for the rose. Hello, Tony. Hello, hello. But yeah, let me write that down really quick about the emote thing. Just so I have a couple things to work with. Um, teach me how to Dougie. Oh my god. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mata. Thank you, thank you. I haven't heard that song in years. I really haven't. It's crazy. I haven't heard that since I was like in high school. It's wild. I know it's still around. I just like don't go to parties or events anymore. I haven't really gone to anything since I was like in high school. I got you, Unc Pigs. gonna teach King Pixie how to Dougie. I used to know. Let's see. Thank you for the 7,000 likes. Thank you, thank you. I think we might. Well, I don't want to say we're gonna head out early tonight, but we might head out early tonight because I got some stuffs that I'd like to do for this EP, and I know most of you are probably EP. It's the middle of the week. Hello, Cheese, for real. It's so good to see you. So maybe in a few minutes we'll pop on out because we are streaming tomorrow night. We're doing family game night. I was originally gonna take Friday off because, well, I kind of need some days off, but I think we might stream Friday. I know I'm taking Sunday off for sure, but we might be here Friday just so that we could, like, have a good start to September. Today was a great day, to be honest. I love that for you. I love that for you. I didn't realize, but before I took Monday off, right? So I didn't stream Monday night. I streamed for 29 nights in a row. Subway Sandwich Timber. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of September stuff, Julabun. I'll have to tell you about it. I think I'm gonna end stream a little early. Is this AI? Oh no. Oh. Coming in here asking if it's AI. Thank you for the 5 bits. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Panda Games. I really appreciate that. Is this AI? They said. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, brother. Oh my god. You like flowers? So do I. Only on Fridays? Oh my god. But yeah, I'll have to tell you about it when we get done. We're doing we're gonna be doing some September
Panda
stuff.
Games 2222 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. We're gonna be doing basically just like a recap for those who like came in late or don't know what we were talking about the past hour. It's gonna be September, but we're doing an added little bonus thing, and that is that it's going to be super duper model funding time. Or super duper model savings. I think I might come up with a better name or something like that. That's just what Cheese Wizard said, and I thought it was pretty cute. But it's gonna be like super duper model savings sale or something. And basically from August 29th, which is the beginning of September, to October 1st, which is the end of September, every penny of profit that is received by me from Twitch and stuff like that, which is like whether it be bits, whether it be the gifted subs, whether it be direct donations, anything like that, anything that I get is going to go towards the model funding. And we're gonna see how much we can raise in the month during September, so we can see and go from there. But yeah. Hello, Killer's Assist. Hello. So yeah, so that's like kind of how that's gonna go. I've got a couple things that we're gonna do, some goals, some incentives, and I also was just talking to chat about like what they'd want to see, like what games they'd want me to play, what things they'd like to see, anything weird, wacky, crazy, stuff like that. And I'm gonna kind of compile stuff together and figure out all like the conversion rates for everything, and like whether it be bits, whether it be subs, whether it be direct dono, whether it be I don't think there's any other format, and go from there, so that way we can over the course of the month do some stuff like that, get us a little bit closer to getting the model art done. Hello over on TikTok, welcome in. Thank you for the 8,600 likes and counting. My sub ended during the stream. Oh no. I think, well, it's up to you if you resub. It's up to you. It is not a requirement. But yeah. Can't use Dino Var anymore. Oh, right, because I think, was it a gifted sub? It might be. It might have been a gifted. Perhaps you'll catch one during September. Perhaps there's so many of you that maybe you'll catch a sub during September. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see together. Who catches one and who doesn't. Or how it all works. Because I'll go through and explain, you know, what a gifted sub will mean, the qualifications for stuff to work in September per Twitch, what that would look like on my end if you were to do it in like a straight dono or in bits or, you know, whatever. I'll go through all that. It'll be fun. I'm excited. There will also, don't worry for those of you who won't be able to, like, you know, participate financially. A lot of the games and a lot of the other stuff like that will still be, like, you know, you'll still be able to have fun with that and watch and all of that. You're not going to be restricted in any way. And, you know, you're not going to have any problems like that. Look at all those little emotes. That's so cute. Hello, Nonsense. Hello, hello. And hello, Meat Bobs. Oh, my. Ooh, I'm ready for bed. Well, I can't go to bed, but, like, I'm... You know what I mean? I'm eepy. I'm eepy. I could go to bed right now. Oh, the Discord. The Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord and you're interested in hanging out more with this community, in the Twitch chat, conveniently, Stream Elements has just posted the Discord link. You can click it, you can join, and you can hang out with us every day, all day. There's always somebody around. What can I get for 3 quarters, 2 dimes, 4 nickels, and 15 pennies? Well, looks like you've got... Well, you've got more than $1 there. That will get you close to the equivalent of a sub on my end. I was going to play poker, but I need one more card. Could you take a photo of your face? I need a queen in my deck. Oh my god, that one's original. I have not read that one yet. I have not seen that one yet. Oh my god. It's crazy. I love that. It'd be wild to have like a VTuber like playing card deck, or to have like a Avara playing card deck. I'm thinking more VTuber though, because then you get a lot more cards and stuff like that. But that'd be pretty chill. That'd be pretty chill. Same with, I always think that'd be really cool if we had like VTuber tarot cards. I'd love to see even just one. On multiple occasions, I have almost commissioned a Vara tarot card. I just don't know which one to commission and who to commission for it, but I've considered it. Hello, hello, over on TikTok. Welcome in. Time for sleep monetization can wait. Thank you for the head tat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for the 10,000 likes over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Crazy over there. But yeah. That's, I think that'd be really fun. I gotta look at some art stuff. I don't have any money to commission art, but we'll see. Because I also, even like sometimes I occasionally have a little bit of like work money that I could throw into stuff and use. But I don't this month because I had to renew my passport, and that cost me $200. So I got no extra monies, no extra cash. Thank you for the 5 tiny dinies. SRS Halo, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Means a lot for the tiny dinies. But yeah. I lost to a full house? Oh no. Oh no! Not losing in poker. I at some point used to know how a lot of those worked, but I have forgotten over the years. I've forgotten how a lot of those function. It's not that I don't enjoy them, they're just not my favorite thing. I just avoid them. I rarely exist in places where people are playing it. So, but yeah, I think I know it's a little early. I know it's a little early. You only know how to play Uno. I think perhaps uh perhaps we will head to sleeps. Obviously I'm not gonna be heading to sleep, but I'm gonna be like, doing other stuffs. I got some stuffs I want to get done, and the only time I have to do it is stream time. Um, learn to play thanks to the Red Dead Redemption instructions. I think that's where I learned as well. I'm gonna be real. I think that's where I learned how to play. um, but yeah. EP, yeah. I think it's about time. I won't be going to bed. You might see me around in the Discord because I'll be like, getting some stuff ready to go. You might also not see me. I might not post anything tonight. I might just get it ready and then do it tomorrow when I get home from work or something like that. Um, but I'm gonna get some stuff ready, and I'll be hanging. Um, and we're streaming tomorrow night. It's family game night. I don't know what we're playing yet, but it's gonna be fun regardless. And Friday, originally I wasn't going to stream, but I think that I might for September. And then Saturday is the TikTok stream got disconnected. Everything's getting disconnected. What a wonderful time to be leaving. Saturday, I forget what we're playing Saturday. I think it's Minecraft, and Sunday is nothing. I'm not streaming. But yeah, have a wonderful night, everybody. Let me go over. Let's end it over on TikTok first. So over on TikTok, thank you so much for all of the wonderful gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tiny dinies and the roses and the heart me's. Thank you all for hanging out, and thank you so much for the 10,000 likes. We'll be back on TikTok next week sometime, I anticipate. It's a little bit tough to schedule the TikToks in. I used to do a couple like daytime ones, but it's just hard with full-time work and full-time student and stuff like that. But we'll see. At the very least, you'll see me the next time we have a Yap stream. So thank you all so much for hanging in there. I will be posting some content soon over on TikTok as well, if you prefer just watching the short videos. But have a wonderful, wonderful night over on
Lafayleaf just followed.
on TikTok, and I'll see you soon. All right, and let me get rid of this. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's go. We're gonna try and rate out. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I know it was short. I really appreciate you just hanging and chilling and giving me some suggestions of things that you want to see. Let's see here. Let's see. I always struggle to rate out on yapping nights. Let's see. I always end up picking somebody that, like, if I just think that their model's cute. That's always what I inevitably do. Let's see. Who's this? Let's see. We might not rate out. I always struggle with this. Be struggling with the raids. Uh... Uh... Maybe we don't raid out tonight? Maybe no raid? Maybe no raid. And we'll raid tomorrow, I promise. We'll raid tomorrow. Because we'll be playing something else. I'll find somebody to raid. Either that or somebody that I know will be on and we'll just raid them. And then we'll go from there. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits. We had a couple bits tonight. No raid? Raid yourself? No, I can't. I can't. That's not even possible. But yeah, we'll call it there for this evening, and we'll be back tomorrow. And you can see me around in the Discord. You can type !Discord anytime in this chat, whether I'm online or offline, and it'll give you the link to the Discord. So you can go ahead and join if you want to for more information and hanging out and stuff like that. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And that's it. Good night.